Good morning, class. So today we are going over chapter 14, lesson 3. We're looking at angles today. But first, what is an angle? An angle is a geometric shape that is formed when two rays have the same endpoint. So here is a model. Here is the endpoint. Here is the first ray, and here is the second ray. Okay, they're sharing the same endpoint. Angles are measured by the amount of rotation or turning from one ray to another. So we have 3 turns that we're going to talk about today. All right, so quarter turn, half turn, and full turn. So I want you to think, why do you think they're called what they're called, and what observations can you make about them? Okay, go ahead and pause the video and think about that. All right, so this might be called a quarter turn because if you were to split it in fourths, okay, so think of it in fractions, right? This is 1/4, and then 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, right? So from here to here, okay, is 1/4. That's why it's called a quarter turn, okay? This might be called half a turn if you think about it in terms of a pie. It's cut in half, right? And then this is a full turn because it's, one full pie, okay? Not cut into any pieces. All right, so when you're drawing angles, it's really important that you have a point of reference, okay? So this would be the horizontal line, okay? And this will be the first ray, and then you're going to make your angle according to this horizontal ray, okay, as your point of reference. So I'll go more into that later. Let's take a look at number 1, okay? You're not going to do numbers 1 and 2 today. You're going to start at number 3, but I'm going to go over number 1 with you. It says, without drawing a circle, determine whether the angle at the right has a measure that is greater than, less than, or equal to half turn. Explain. So take a moment and think about that. So this is your point of reference, and it's going from here to here, okay? This is the first ray, and this is the second ray. All right, so if you notice, it forms a straight line, and that is equal to half a turn. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the picture to show you. Okay, it forms a straight line, so that's exactly half a turn. All right, numbers 3 and 4, you're going to draw it out on your own paper. You're not going to submit it to me on Google Forms. So if you want, you can grab a piece of paper, you can draw a circle and then put a dot in the middle so you can draw your angles. Or you can print out this template that I have posted on Google Classroom, and then you can do your angles here, okay, as practice. Okay, so it says draw an angle with a measure less than a quarter turn. So I'm gonna first draw my point of reference. This is my first ray. My first ray is gonna be a horizontal line. Okay, this is my first ray. Now the second ray, remember, it has to share the same endpoint, and it's gonna be less than half. Would I draw it like this? No, because that would be less than a quarter. Is this less than a quarter? No. Okay. Is this less than a quarter? No, that's exactly a quarter turn because it forms a right angle or a square. Okay, but I want less than a quarter, so I don't want to confuse you, so let me erase this. So I can draw it like this, for example. Okay, less than a quarter turn. Okay, number 4, you're going to draw an angle that is greater than a quarter turn. All right, numbers 5 through 8, you're going to match. This will be multiple choice on the Google Forms. Number 9, it's kind of hard for you to submit your answer on Google Forms, so you're not going to submit this. Okay, but go ahead and on your own paper, draw the hands on the clock to show 5 o'clock. Okay, take a moment to do that. You can pause the video. Right, so I'm going to draw a little dot here. Okay, so the hour hand is pointing at 5. And the minute hand is pointing at 12. Okay, so what kind of angle did I just form? Okay, from here to here. Okay, it's greater than a quarter. Remember, from here to here would be a quarter turn, but the ray is here pointing at the 5, so it's greater than a quarter. greater than a quarter turn, but less than half. Oops, I was going to spell out half turn. Okay? Because it's not a straight line yet, right? Number 10, it says draw a real world object that shows an angle with a measure of a quarter turn. So you're going to think about that on your own on paper. And then number 11, it says draw two angles that share a common endpoint and a common ray. Together, they should form an angle with a measure of a quarter turn. Okay, so I'm going to give you a clue here. Here's the endpoint. Okay, you're going to draw two angles. Okay, and then when added together, would give you exactly a quarter turn. This is just an example. You could have done this a different way. Okay. All right. I hope this helps.